Madison, thank you so much for the dream interpretation request. It took a little bit to get to me because we had to email back and forth to figure it out, but here we are. I'm going to read it, I'm going to answer it, and you're going to have some solutions to this dream that's got you a little perplexed. So let me read, and we're going to jump right in. Let's see. I had a dream 2 nights ago that was so vivid and clear that it stuck with me throughout the day. Before I went to bed that night, I repeated an affirmation, which is great, actually. If all of you need to be doing that, that's really good for you because it will help you vent out whatever it is in your dreams that needs to be processed. So that's probably what's taking place in this dream. Because you repeated that to yourself, your mind responded and gave you this message. So repeated it multiple times based on a book that you were reading. You said, I am safe. I am creating an experience that is separate from my ego. Here's the dream. I had a dream that I was in a house, but I didn't actually see any parts of the house, but instead I was focused on walking downstairs to a dark basement that looked like a basement bedroom. However, I'm terrified of the dark in real life, but I don't remember using a flashlight. Like, I knew this place in my dream, but it didn't resonate with any memories. Anyways, there was about a dozen cats sleeping everywhere, and my boyfriend was in bed, and he woke up because I was looking for a specific cat under the bed, but it was messy underneath, and I couldn't find the cat. There was so many random cats that I never knew or owned sleeping around the room, but couldn't find the cat that I wanted. I know it may seem strange and like a short dream, but the feeling it gave me stuck with me all day. It was odd because I've never had a dream about a house or a basement before, but I've been doing a lot of inner work, healing my inner child, and wondering if this has something to do with it. Saw so many of your videos pop up and automatically fell in love with your vibe. Thank you for being you. Oh, appreciate that. Okay, so that's the dream. What does it mean? Whenever we're dreaming about a house, very common symbol, I've talked about this one before, it is a symbol for our psyche, our mind. Specifically, when you get into the levels of the house, we're talking about different levels of our psyche. In particular, when you go down into the basement, we're going down into our unconscious mind, the dreaming mind. It's the part of us that really controls our personality and who we are and our unconscious habits. So whenever you talk about like self-sabotage or like, I don't know why I do that, you're talking about your unconscious mind because there's stuff in there that makes us do things that consciously we may not want to do, or maybe consciously we don't know how to do it, but our unconscious mind gets us to do amazing things. So pros and cons, right? But you're going down into the basement. It's dark because you don't have a good awareness of your unconscious mind. Like you're saying, you're doing a lot of inner child work, and that's great. You're starting to get in touch with it. And this mantra that you said, I am safe, I am creating an experience that is separate from my ego. Key to the interpretation of this dream. I'm glad you put it in here. The cats are a symbol for feminine sexuality as well as independence. Cats are very independent when you think about it compared to dogs. And cats are a very feminine symbol, and particularly they can symbolize either just femininity in general or specifically feminine sexuality. And so if you're going down into your unconscious, it's dark and you're exploring and you're finding all of this independence, all of these perhaps sexual things about yourself. And I don't mean that in a weird way. I mean that kind of in a Freudian way. You know how Freud talked about like sex is everything? I mean it more in that way. You're finding out about your confidence. You're finding out about your ability to put things into the world and make positive change. That kind of stuff. It could also be like your physical sexuality as well, but that's for you to determine on your own. So there's all these cats, all these things that you are unaware are taking place down here, and you're looking for one in particular, and it seems like you haven't really found it. And so I wonder if perhaps inside of you there's something that you think that you're searching for, but really you're missing all of the stuff that is around you. And sometimes we do this, me included. And so I get you, Madison, like, sometimes we're so focused on this thing that we're looking for that we miss there's all these other cats around you. And then the symbol of your boyfriend sleeping on the bed, I think those two symbols go hand in hand, also a symbol for your sexuality. Your boyfriend, there's parts of the relationship, and your boyfriend's not probably actually your boyfriend. It's a symbol, another symbol for a part of yourself, sleeping parts of your intimacy, sleeping parts of your relationship, and the way that you interact with your romantic partners all live inside your unconscious, but You're not really aware of them yet. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to find them, embrace them, and love them. And so I hope that this dream encourages you to continue your job, trying to find out who you are and really facilitating that search. I hope that it encourages you to keep on that journey, because I think there's a lot of cool things down here. But my advice to you based on this dream is don't get too caught up trying to find that one thing. Really embrace all that you are, because there's a lot of very independent little cats down there in your unconscious, and they all have something beautiful and amazing to offer you. Don't get too caught up on the one thing, and really accept your full self and learn about all these different parts. So, Madison, hey, I hope that helps. My name is Jesse. I'm glad that I can be here for you. If you got any questions, let me know. I will send this to you, and hopefully it gives you some peace, some confidence, because you're an amazing person, and I'm glad that you're here. Until next time, Madison. Peace.